Live at 3, we have a candy store conspiracy. Now, they did respond, but I feel like the response is missing a huge component to why this is a problem. Roses are red candy currency issue yesterday at Server Reset. The event, Roses Are Red, went live with its store. Some players found millions of heart candy currency in their inventory. This was due to an old currency in players' inventory that registered as the new currency. Quickly removed the store from the game and took down the game mode for maintenance regularly 10 minutes to purge the heart candy currency. We are aware that this caused several concerns. Players who bought the heart candy currencies offers lost them. Players who spent campaign energy and received the heart candy currency lost them. Taking the game down caused some players to disconnect while in the middle of their cosmic crucible attacks. They did not mention the fourth concern that the community really cares about. There's a glaring omission here. The team is aware of the frustration this issue caused and is working on fixing this quickly. The event store returned today at 1 o'clock. Players can now see any currency they earned by spending energy or buying offers after the game returned from maintenance. We've extended the store until February 24th. Heart candy currency that players received through offers or campaign energy spent and lost from the heart candy currency purge will be compensated by the end of the week. And I think this is why people are upset. A general compensation package is being worked on to compensate everyone for the frustration and to cover possible cosmic crucible play interruption. More information will be provided soon. Now, I'm going to play this clip right here. Boundless after some players went on a spending spree in the candy shop. Nothing to see here. Move along. So, this is the problem. Stop removing contact after it only benefits a small percentage of the player base. Seriously, Scopely, own your mistakes. You cannot pull a store when only some have benefited from your mess up. If it is live for 20 minutes, it was live for 16 minutes, but that's beside the point. And some people have exploited. At that point, I'm sure 1,000 plus. Yes, if I were to guess, there's between 1,000 and 10,000 players. Then you need to leave it live and let everyone benefit from it. At least leave it live for a day. Now we have some people who exploited the store and got stupid amounts of gear, diamond, promotion credit, shards, etc. A lot of people that did get nothing. That is not fair. Game integrity is in the sink and was keeping the same mistakes over and over again. Now, this is the clip from yesterday's stream right when this happened. I'm going to play it at 2x speed. Now, first thing I want to say is, number one, this is Scopely's problem. Scopely created this issue. So there's no point in getting mad at other players or anything like that. This is 100% Scopely's fault that this happened, where you can see here that I had a very high number of currency and I'm able to go through this store. And then once I've gone through this store and I've bought whatever I wanted, now if I was smart, I just should have just bought everything, but I wasn't thinking. Then I proceed to refresh the store, spent 50 cores, repeated the process. You can see right here, doing it a second time. And sometimes I got some good stuff. Sometimes I didn't get some good stuff. Did I get more than 50 cores value? Absolutely. But this idea that I was able to expend all 20 million currency is not true. Maybe I spent about 100,000. There, I got a sneeze right there. And it cost me about 300 cores. And this is not fair, right? For 300 cores, I got some very useful resources that I wouldn't have been able to get. How do they fix this? Well, here's the thing. Scopely created this problem, and it's up to them to fix it. We don't have to figure it out. We don't have to get mad at each other. Scopely created this problem, and they have to fix it. And I have no idea what the most equitable way to do it, but I just wanted to state what actually happened was that if you're willing to spend cores, like me personally, I spent about 300 cores, and then you can see what I pulled. Was I able to spend all 21 million currency? No, maybe I was able to spend 100,000 or something like that. And this is wrapping up here. I wanted to play this, and then like I ran out of power cores. Now there were 200s, and then I stopped after this. So obviously this is not fair. It's 1000% not addressed inside of the blog post. I thought this was an interesting suggestion, and I don't know how everybody feels about this. They could give everyone 1 million or so hearts in the last 24 hours that the shop is live, and let people core to their heart's content in the last 24 hours. Still not fair, but better. Other thing too is the currency did not affect milestones. It just appeared there. So I don't know. Like, I feel like this is frustrating. I feel like people on Reddit should be upset. I feel like they've completely ignored, like this was the most upvoted post on Reddit. They're completely ignoring this, and they're acknowledging the other 3 issues, but they're not ignoring this issue. So the community has to come to some sort of consensus on whether or not this general compensation package is being worked on to compensate everyone. Now, the problem with that is that then even myself is going to get it, right? And that's obviously not fair. If I get so, or is this package going to be large enough where everybody is just going to be pacified? So, if this is concerning to you, continue to post on Reddit, continue to post on their Discord. I'm going to be forwarding this post to the developers. And some people said that I'm not animated enough about this. I'm not excited. I'm sick. I've got a cold. This is as animated as I could get right now. All right. I don't know how they're going to fix this, but I feel like they don't have the energy or the resources to segregate out the people like myself who were online when this happened, or they don't have the energy to do it, and they're just going to give us a blanket compensation. Maybe that'll be fine. I will be watching this closely on Reddit, and when I see well thought out, highly upvoted posts on Reddit, I will continue to forward that to the developers. We do have a spreadsheet from Baka outlining the battle pass. Now, I did pick up the battle pass because I like the dark promotion credits, and I also like the characters, so I didn't think too hardly on it. It looks like the rewards are similar from the week before, not much difference. Here, I'm going to slide to the other side of the screen. You can see the percentages difference, but largely for me, this is about dark promotion credits. Also, there's some sort of rework happening with these 5 characters. We talked about this in another video the other day. And then at server reset, I was able to log on to my roster on the Marvel Strike Force website and look at the power levels. And then I was able to go in game, and I can see that they've jumped up quite a bit. Now, this was a snapshot from a couple days ago. So the one exception is that here I took X23 up to 17, and right here X23 is at 16. But Phoenix, you can see, is at 341. Now she's at 374, 271 on Colossus. Then you can see right there 296, and so on and so on. Now, someone also was pointing out that this was also happening to Namor. We don't know if they're going to rework the kits. The kits are the same. I'm not even sure what the exact bonuses were. And then there's also talks of this moment system, which we covered in Friday's video. But this moment system in WWE Champions is a system where they could bonus a team, where you can upgrade a team at the same time. And my fear is, or my general thinking is, that this is not a temporary bonus, because it's not temporary like it is in WWE Champions, which is another Scopely game. Because a lot of people are saying, oh, it's going to be data crimes. No, to me, it looks like it's going to be a way of reworking characters without reworking characters and charging you for the rework. So they sell you a moment that bonuses these 5 characters, and you could upgrade that bonus, and you have to purchase the moments card, or maybe they give it to you. I'm not really sure. That remains to be seen, but keep in mind, something's happening to these 5 characters. The kits are the same, but the stats are higher, and the same is true for Namor. Also, 10x Dark Promos is running, and if you do get 10 of these and you don't care about the Red Star upgrades, There is a permanent 10x, which gives like 100 dark promo credits when you open the 10 of these. And someone told me that the math long term is the same on these, but I would only use the other one if you don't care about upgrading any of your characters anymore. Like for me, I have a large percentage of my roster already at 7 red, so I don't care about these, and I just let them sit there until this. And you can continue doing it. My suggestion is to wait until 10x is running and then open them then. And if you don't care about red stars anymore, like you have most of your rush red stars, then you can pop the 10x whenever you want. They did extend Dormammu, Iron Man Zombie, Spider-Man Big Time can now be promoted to 3 diamonds. Green Goblin Classic can now be promoted to 7 red stars. Now, a lot of people ask me, what should I be doing? What should I be doing for dark promotion credits? And I just want to say that for me, the second most important character of the game is Apocalypse, and it was a no-brainer for me to upgrade Apocalypse all the way up to 7, and that was my first choice. Going on from here, we have to consider that Black Knight is going to be a dark promotion credit. I think that's going to be a smart move. I think Black Cat is smart. I think Green Goblin is smart. I like those 3 quite a bit. And there's probably another one, but and then Dormammu is the 4th one. There's 4 that I like: Black Knight, Dormammu, Green Goblin, and I guess Nova could be in the same category. But anyways, I wanted to talk about Black Knight because we don't know how they're going to release dark promotion credits. Now, it's going to be expensive, I'm guessing, and we're going to talk about the Black Knight release method and a data mine later in the video. I'm going to switch to the other side of the screen. But I just want to read this. This is from Friday's blog post. Be sure to unsheath additional power for Black Knight with red stars. We'll have special offers that includes 4 red stars for Black Knight with his character shards, so keep your eyes on the store. The wielder of this ebony blade requires dark promotion credits to promote his red stars. Direct red star promotions will be available in the Elite Store at an increased appearance for the first week when Black Knight character shards offers go live in the game. So head over to Elite Store with additional red stars. And then there was a chart you can click. Now this chart gives the cost, right here to go 1 star, 500, 600, 900, 1700, 2800, 3500, 4000, 1 through 7. That's a total of 14,000 dark promotion credits. But we've asked, and we haven't been able to get clarifications if 5 star, 6 star, 7 star are even going to be purchasable on day 1. Like if you find the first one and you upgrade them all the way through, which may not even matter unless you've got the 7 yellows, right? You got to have the yellows to do the reds, but we don't know if it's going to be initially capped at 4 or not. No word. I'm going to guess that it's going to go all the way to 7, but it's not certain to me. Here is the data mine for the release method for Black Knight, and this is care of Tana. Tana has the best data mine sources as far as I'm concerned on his Discord server. This post right here kind of outlines the Black Knight release, overly complicated. There will be a web milestone for spending incursion energy. There will also be a gear blitz that awards orb fragments. The sword satellite leaderboard will also have orb fragments. Free claims will also contain orb fragments. Each orb has a chance to drop 10 Black Knight shards, 3 game modes, and a website to unlock 1 character. The data mine also talks about sword satellite, and then hiding behind me, I'm going to switch to the other side. And it looks like it's going to have a 3 diamond Nakia and Black Panther, cold-blooded orbs, and more. I guess I wouldn't hate having a 3 diamond Nakia and Black Panther. I still get good use out of War Dogs in War. Crucible, for me, they're fast, and they do make a pretty good cleanup team, but they've definitely seen better days, and maybe getting, if I'm able to get that far, a 3 diamond Nakia and Black Panther will spruce up the team. Then also I wanted to point out there was a poll on the player voice movement server where everyone's thought about the change in the Cosmic Crucible rules, and you can see that very few people are saying I love them, but the number 1 picked is I like them, but we've had better. 3, I don't like them, I hate them. And then the second most voted is I have not invested enough, I haven't tried them yet. For me, last season was pretty good. I felt like there was a lot of changes. I saw a lot of variety of teams. And to me, it's a little bit too early to tell. I feel like less prescriptive room bonuses is better than highly prescriptive room bonuses. However, they seem kind of weak, like they're not very strong. So I do like them, but I think I'm not really sure where it is. Now, if I see the same teams over and over and over and it becomes this routine, everybody does the same thing in room 1, everybody does the same thing in room 2, then I'm not going to be a fan of it. And I know that Black Knight coming to the game on the 16th will shake things up. Black Knight is going to be a meta shaker for sure. And so we're going to see how the out of time team does. And other thing too is I'm getting use out of my Hive Mind, which I didn't expect. So I'm definitely in this number 2 category. I like them, but we've had better. And it seems okay. It might be a little bit on the uninteresting kind of weak side. We got a couple offers that we can go over quickly. Thought this was interesting. For $5, this would allow me to upgrade 2 characters up another gear tier for $5 because I have a pretty big shortage of all 4 of these, but specifically here and there. Right here, there's a $20 offer, which if you need a king, it's reasonable. And then you've got 3 superior 6 members that are of interest. And then right here, this is kind of interesting. For $30, you get 300 character shards, and then you get some uniques that are important. She's pretty hard to get because she's War Store. Darkheart, I think, is a campaign node, relatively easy. And then this is the controversy, is he is pretty easy to get. He's supposed to be in the Crucible store, but I'm hearing he's missing from the Crucible store. At the time of recording this video, it has been reported to developers that he is missing from the Crucible store, and nobody in my chat was able to send me a screenshot of being there, and it has been reported to the developers. I'm curious, are you going to be happy if there is a large compensation package on this roses are red candy currency issue? I fully expect them to not acknowledge this. This reminds me of the 1.8 million blue ISO issue that they just completely ignored, and they just didn't do anything. Let me know what you think about this. I'm not really interested in the community's solution, and not that I'm not interested. What I mean by that is it's Scopely's problem. It's their job to figure it out and to make us happy, not our job to fix the game for them and give them the correct solutions to make it right. They created the problem. They got to fix it, right? So continue to voice your concerns, and I will continue to forward them and echo whatever I see on the various formats. Let me know in the comment section. Bye for now.